Pompeii is an ancient Roman ruined city that has been wonderfully preserved in Campania, Italy, 14 miles southeast of Naples, near the southeastern base of Mount Vesuvius. A massive explosion from the volcano spewed volcanic debris over Pompeii about midday on August 24, 79 AD, followed the next day by clouds of blisteringly hot gases. Buildings were demolished, people were crushed or asphyxiated, and the city was buried behind an ash and pumice layer. Pompeii slept beneath the ash for millennia, which properly preserved the remnants. When the city was finally discovered in the 1700s, the world was astounded to find a sophisticated Greco-Roman city preserved in time. Grand public structures featured a magnificent forum and an amphitheater, as well as lavish villas and other types of homes dating back to the 4th century BC. Inside were some preserved corpses of those who had sought refuge from the eruption. Others had been buried as they fled. Bakeries were discovered with loaves still baking. The structures and their contents portrayed daily life in the ancient world. Pompeii was first referenced in history in 310 BC, when a Roman fleet arrived at the Sarnus port of Pompeii and launched an unsuccessful attack on the neighboring city of Nuceria during the Second Samnite War. Campania became a part of the Roman coalition at the end of the Samnite Wars, and the cities became allies of Rome. On August 24th, just after lunchtime, ash, pumice, and other volcanic debris began raining down on Pompeii, soon covering the city to a depth of more than 9 feet and forcing the roofs of many buildings to collapse. On the morning of August 25th, surges of pyroclastic material and heated gas, known as nuées ardentes, approached the city walls and quickly asphyxiated any occupants who had not been killed by falling debris. Additional pyroclastic flows and ash rains followed, adding at least another 9 feet of debris and preserving the bodies of the inhabitants who died while taking shelter in their homes or attempting to flee to the seaside or along the roads leading to Stabatiti or Nuceria in a veil of ash. Pompeii was therefore buried behind a layer of pumice stones and ash 19 to 23 feet thick. The city's abrupt burial served to safeguard it from vandalism, looting, and the damaging impacts of climate and weather over the next 17 centuries. The architect Domenico Fontana discovered the Pompeii ruins late in the 16th century. Nearby Herculaneum was discovered in 1709, and excavations began in 1738. Work on Pompeii did not commence until 1748, and an inscription, Re Publicae Pomponarium, was discovered in 1763, identifying the location as Pompeii. The work done in these towns in the mid-18th century marked the beginning of modern archaeology. Inscriptions provide more information. They include massive inscriptions on public buildings, tombs, and statue bases. Financial transactions recorded on the renowned wax tablets of banker Lucius Caecilius Jucundus, announcements of gladiatorial combats, and numerous election notices containing the echoes of intensely contested elections. Accounts, market day lists, insults and accusations, lover exchanges, Virgil quotations, and even scratched alphabets of infants are preserved in the graffiti. Epigraphical and archaeological evidence allows us to analyze social stratification and learn more about the ancient Roman world's freedmen, slaves, small business people, and nobles. The Lupanar Grande is one of Pompeii's most remarkable sights. The Roman word for brothel was lupanar, which means wolf den, and a prostitute was referred to as a lupa, meaning she-wolf. The largest of Pompeii's 35 lupanares is the most frequented. Given a population of 10,000 in Pompeii in the 1st century AD, this equates to one brothel for every 286 individuals or 71 adult males. During this time period, brothels were often small with only a few rooms. Prostitutes operated from small, private apartments. There were no doors or traces of curtain rods for privacy, and the sole light came from a small barred window high up on the wall. The pimp's specific price for the prostitute was frequently written next to the door, including different acts available, something like a menu. With 10 chambers, the lupanar was the largest of the Pompeii brothels. Rooms in the lupanar, like those in other brothels, were sparsely equipped with simply a mattress on a stone base that was exposed fully to the corridor. Pompeii is an absolute treasure for Roman history and antiquities lovers. It offers a unique frozen-in-time invitation to observe daily life in ancient Roman times. Explore the remains of the large preserved city. Feel the energy as the Pompeians try to escape. Marvel at the ingenuity of ancient city planners. And use your imagination to visualize exactly what it would be like to live in an ancient Roman city. Pompeii is a must-see in your tours of southern Italy, and is an essential bucket list item for the avid history buff or Roman historian. We hope you enjoyed this journey. Please be sure to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to see all of our videos of all the amazing places to see in the world. Also, please be sure to leave a comment below to share your tips and tricks for how to best see and navigate this amazing place on Earth.